The second-generation Volvo S60 and first-generation V60 debuted in 2010. Production ended in 2018. In 2013, they underwent a facelift, with revised front fascias, headlights, bumpers, taillights, dashboard, and multimedia systems. The interior received new materials and improved build quality. The car measures 4.63 to 4.68 meters in length, with a wheelbase of 2.776 meters. The S60's trunk is 380 liters, the V60's 430 liters, 1,241 liters with the seats folded. The interior is spacious for 4 people, with comfortable seats and good visibility. The quality of materials and fit are excellent, especially after the facelift. Suspension: McPherson strut front, multi-link rear. Electric steering, front-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Haldex. Gearboxes: 6-speed manual in most versions. Automatics: power shift dual clutch in D2 and some petrols. 6-speed Eisen Geartronic pre-facelift. 8-speed Eisen post-facelift in T5, T6, D4, D5. Engines with at least 150 horsepower provide adequate driving performance for the car's size and weight. Less powerful engines may be a bit underpowered, although turbo diesels are capable of handling this car. Only the 1.6-liter diesel engine may be a viable option for those who prioritize fuel economy above all else. Gasoline engines aren't particularly economical, but for this class of car, they're not bad, with fuel consumption around 8 to 9 liters per 100 kilometers. The situation is slightly worse for engines over 200 horsepower, with fuel consumption around 9-11 liters per 100 kilometers. Diesels typically use around 6 liters per 100 kilometers. The more powerful 2.4-liter models are slightly more efficient, but they can still be economical. It's difficult to definitively recommend a specific drive unit for this model, and the sheer number of options makes things difficult. There are 2 ways to look at this: through the prism of potential faults or the cost of repairing and servicing. In the case of Ford units, the risk of incurring significant costs is lower, but breakdowns are more common. Conversely, original Volvo engines are less prone to failures, but repair costs can be significantly higher. Based on this assumption, the aforementioned Ford EcoBoost petrol engines are both a good and a bad choice. They can even experience serious breakdowns, but mechanics are familiar with them and can handle them. These engines are quite sensitive to temperature and oil quality and can simply fall apart out of the blue. Although, of course, many people praise them because nothing bad has ever happened to them. With proper care, the 2-liter EcoBoosts in particular can easily reach 300,000 kilometers or more. These engines are recommended only with manual transmissions, as Ford's powershift transmissions are prone to breakdowns and expensive to repair. Much better than the 2-liter EcoBoost is Volvo's 5-cylinder 1,984cc engine, available exclusively as a T4 from 2013 to 2015. Besides its refinement, it's also remarkably durable and reliable, but it also requires proper maintenance. Unfortunately, such cars are virtually unheard of in our country. In Poland, we're much more likely to find cars with a 3-liter inline-6 engine, which was chosen by those who value excellent performance. This engine is considered the most durable, but also the most expensive to repair and maintain. Neglecting oil can lead to problems with crankcase ventilation, oil traces visible on the outside, and valve timing adjustments. Unfortunately, while the most basic wear parts are available from aftermarket parts, more specific parts are only available at authorized service centers. Volvo's new generation of 1969cc V8 petrol engines began appearing in 2013, and in 2015 completely replaced the 5-cylinder and Ford units. The loss of one cylinder was compensated for by the addition of a second turbocharger. This was intended to deliver more torque at extremely low engine speeds. For example, the 190 horsepower T4 variant delivered 300 Nm from just 1,300 revolutions per minute. This design powered the most powerful Polestar variant with 367 horsepower. However, the torque output is impressive at 470 Nm. A smaller 1,498cc engine also belongs to the same engine family. Early VEA models up to 2016 suffered from crankcase ventilation and oil consumption issues. Later models saw improved design. These engines are generally durable, but require regular oil changes every 10,000 to 15,000 kilometers and good quality oil. In Volvo's diesel lineup, the 2.4-liter D5 inline 5 is considered one of the most successful units in the lineup. It's highly durable and dynamic, with fuel consumption averaging 6 to 8 liters per 100 kilometers. Timing chain stretching typically occurs after 250,000 to 300,000 kilometers. Replacement costs €950 to 1,400. EGR, DPF, and turbocharger require attention on short trips. D3, D4 engines 2.0 R4. Problems with DPF, EGR, turbo, dual mass flywheel. D2 1.6, weak, problems with DPF filter and turbo. Gearboxes, 6-speed manual, durable. Aisin 6 and 8-speed automatics, very good with regular oil changes. Power shift, low durability, remanufacturing €1,800 to 3,000 euros. Suspension, bushings, stabilizer links, and shock absorbers wear out after 100,000 to 150,000 kilometers. Rear control arms are durable. Bodywork, corrosion on sills, wheel arches, undercarriage, and doors, mainly pre-facelift. Paintwork is delicate. Electrical, problems with the Sensus system, suspension, parking sensors, adaptive lighting, comfort module, central locking, alternator. The best price to durability ratio, 2.4 D5 diesel after facelift with manual or 8-speed automatic and proven service history.